Hey everyone, so I'm in my car, so this is my first vlog, and while I'm waiting just for my lunch to go down and stuff, and in between clients and that, I thought I'd explain a question that a lot of people have been asking me lately, and that's about the difference between anxiety and depression and what that difference is. It's quite easy for me to explain this because you can kind of say that I've been born into it. My mother suffered from depression terribly when I was younger, and she'd often come to me and I would have to counsel her at like the age of 6 and 7. She suffered terribly, and I started to recognise the signs as I was growing older and learnt and understood an awful lot about it. Of course, today now I am a clinical hypnotherapist and stress consultant, as well as NLP and EFT practitioner. So what's the difference? What are the signs and symptoms of depression? Okay. Number one, you'll find that you're low on energy, where before you may have had some more energy, you may have wanted to do things, get on with things in life. You'll find that you just don't have the energy, which leads to number two. You won't have the motivation or focus. You'll find that you have brain fog, that you can't seem to think very clearly, and you'll get annoyed, you'll get frustrated with yourself. Number three, if you're a lady that normally wears makeup, you wear nice clothes, jewellery, you'll find that gradually you can't be bothered to change your earrings, you can't be bothered to put your lippy on, you just can't be bothered, full stop. And if you're a guy, shaving will become a bit of a daily challenge. You won't want to have a shave, and you'll just start to slow down in that area of personal appearance and taking care of yourself. The next thing that you may find is because of this low energy, you'll just want to sleep more. You'll also find that another point will be, you'll be asking yourself, what's the point? What's the point in getting ready in the morning? What's the point in getting up? Do I have to go to work? What's the point in looking nice? What's the point in living if it's really bad, if you've got the depression quite badly? The difference between the depression and the anxiety is, with anxiety, you'll still feel like you will want to put on your lipstick, have a shave, go out and do things, but you'll be very distracted. Again, you'll get that brain fog, but it will be in a different way. You won't be able to focus so much, but you may be able to motivate yourself. There's the difference with anxiety. With anxiety, you will be in a state of overwhelm. Everything will seem like it's maybe a bit too much for you. And you'll find that you may get panic attacks, sweaty palms, faster heartbeat, heart palpitations. With bipolar, however, which is a real nasty, you will have dips. You will have days where you dip and feel very, very low, and then you will have spikes where you have lots and lots of energy and you'll feel quite good. And so you'll find that you're on a bit of a roller coaster effect. With depression, however, if you're really severely depressed, you'll find that you'll go down within that shade, you'll go down within those dips, and you'll stay down there for quite a long time. Life just won't seem to have any flavour anymore. There won't be any excitement. You won't seem to get excited about things. You may find that you feel quite numb. These are all typical symptoms, and they do vary slightly differently from one another. Then we have trauma, and we have stress that's linked to trauma, and that again is very, very different. It's a different format again. So if you want to find out more of how to help yourself, you could visit your GP. Your GP would probably and typically offer you some anti-anxiety drugs or antidepressants. They may offer you some CBT, which stands for cognitive behavioural therapy. They may offer you some form of counselling. Now, all these things are very good, they're very valid, but there's also people in private practice, such as myself. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, and what clinical means is that I can analyse and regress you to the original sensitising event. So for instance, if something happened in early childhood, or there's a precondition that has created problems in the now that you may even be unaware of, I can regress you and I can help unlock that key. I can help to release those symptoms that you've been experiencing. I also help people with panic attacks, and I use many, many mind tools: timeline therapy, EFT, which is emotional freedom technique, NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, parts therapy, which is to do with the ego. There's lots and lots of tools that can be used. So if you're feeling quite down, you may be asking yourself right now, well, what's the use? What's the point? That will be atypical of someone who is depressed. If you can try and push past that feeling, and it is only a feeling in the now that will pass and can pass, it's a phase in your life where you're down or you're anxious. If you can get your head around asking for help, then that is the first step. Getting some kind of support is the first step to releasing those problems in your life that are here right now. So I hope that's helped. If you want to contact me, it's www.firstsuccess.com. That's 1stsuccess.com. My name is Joanna Knight. I can be found on Facebook, on Twitter, on my website, and I work from the Amber Zone Complementary Clinic in Maidenhead. So if you want to have a no obligation chat and ask more in-depth questions about depression, signs of depression, how we can help depression, anxiety, stress, post-traumatic stress disorder, and all those sorts of things, including bipolar, then just contact me directly. Hope you have a fabulous and productive day in the meantime. Bye-bye.